Hi, I'm Terry Brock. Business now is relying on video more than ever, and to communicate properly with video, you need to have the right equipment, both audio and video. Well, I wanted to get an opportunity to help you in some ways in your own video recording, so I got a chance to interview John Mayer. He's the CEO of Blue Microphones. That is a company that is a pioneer and leader in quality audio at affordable prices, and they've now made this available on personal computers so that you can use it for tools like Skype and for other recording that you'll do. I asked him about the importance of audio and how that relates in a business sense. Listen to what he said that can help you in connecting with your customer and collaborating to get the job done.
There's actually a couple of things. I think a more general comment about it is that bad audio becomes a distraction. It's especially today with amazing video capabilities with people with broadband at home and HD abilities on Skype and even recording stuff to YouTube. It's very interesting that the audio part sort of seems to be forgotten until they actually do a video or do a Skype communication and realize, boy, I didn't catch half of what the other person was saying. And even if you can hear a little bit of what's happening, there becomes sort of a distraction. So, an example I use a lot is if you were in maybe a church service or a speaking engagement and the speakers were set up behind you, you'd be looking at the speaker in front of you, but you'd be hearing audio behind you, and it just becomes a distraction. You stop listening to what they're saying, and you start kind of get with a confusion in your understanding of what's happening.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing.
That's a very important thing. If I can interrupt you for a minute there, that's really
sure.
important because in a business sense, if they are thinking about, oh, the speakers aren't working, or I can't hear, what did he say on that? They're missing the important business message that you're trying to communicate. For a salesperson, that means their mind is somewhere else and they're not hearing that important point you're making about your product or service.
Right. There's another thing that happens too is, something, for talking to a friend or a family member, you can stop and start and you can interrupt and you can go, hey, I didn't hear what you said. It's another thing altogether differently when you're having a business conversation. Maybe it's someone you haven't even met before via Skype. You tend to want to have sort of business etiquette, right? So you don't want to interrupt them.
Right.
You don't want to say anything, but yet on the other side, you're saying to yourself, I can't really hear what they're saying. I'm only capturing some of what they're saying. And then all of a sudden you find yourself at the end of the phone call and you really didn't capture the whole message. And it really does hamper your communications. It hampers the business you're trying to do.
Yes, absolutely. It really does. And so it's a business reason that you need to do it. We talk about the benefits of using Skype, but it's very important that you get the right equipment and using the right microphone. And matter of fact, in full disclosure, I got to tell people all the time are asking me, Terry, what equipment are you using? It sounds very good. What are you using for a microphone? Well, John, I am using the Yeni microphone made by Blue Microphones. Here it is. This is a great little microphone. It's a professional studio quality. And by the way, you notice how I put it right here below so you don't quite see it there. It's kind of nice. But it comes across really well. Tell us a little bit about the Yeni microphone and without going into all the technical details, how that can help us from a business point of view.
Sure. I think the main thing is it's a great answer to the problems you and I just talked about. It's essentially we've taken our professional quality diaphragms and condensers and electronics and brought it into a package that is, a great, absolutely amazing sounding microphone, but at a price and a desktop form factor that makes much more sense for someone who's holding meetings in Skype and doing other types of things with it.
Yes.
So it really absolutely makes a big difference. And as I said, it's a big deal as video gets better and better. When the audio isn't good, people start to actually think the video isn't very good either, even though it is. So.
Well, having the right equipment is most important for you to communicate effectively using Skype and other forms of communication. Check out the Yeni microphone available on the Skype store and find out about how you can access that. I'm Terry Brock, and thank you for joining us.